Robert. Y'all know legendary shit when y'all see it happening. Y'all know legendary shit when you see it taking place. I do. Farrakhan on some legendary shit right now. You can't tell. You can't tell me that we ain't able to reach the streets. You can't tell. What the fuck is you talking? Yes, we do. You can't tell me that, not me. You can tell anybody else that. Yo, listen, you can't tell me that, nigga, yes the fuck we can. Now, also what's being proved in real time is it ain't just phase one who can do it. So where the fuck y'all been? Everybody been running their mouth, making posts. Conscious community been over there sitting on their hands. All this, we got it. Why y'all ain't just do it? It don't have to be me. It just got to be somebody real. Like I said, all it takes is authenticity. So what the fuck y'all been waiting on? Where the real people at? Shout out to Woody, who a lot of people trying to downplay him. But if you got eyes to see, you can't even really, okay, this is why I keep trying to tell y'all. The niggas who really from that, you keep underestimating them niggas. Because you think that you know what that supposed to look like on one side. It be the niggas who think they from that because they was around that. Who, oh, you supposed to sound like this, look like this, da-da-da-da. That's the only way you street. Then you got the niggas who was there, present, looking around like, they talking about who? They talking about me? Then you got the other side of it who they think the street people and the hood people is just stupid. Because they stupid. You can't be street without being conscious. Because not being able to read somebody's energy it'll be the determining factor of whether or not you go home that night. Not being able to peep the scene. What you think peeping the scene came from? Where that came from? It came from the streets. You ain't gonna be able to play the street niggas. Because they know how to read people for filth in front of you and won't give a damn whether or not you like that they gonna tell you. If you don't conscious community people, who they'll pick up on something and don't even say nothing. They gonna sit there and hee-hee-ha in front of everybody's face. Hear them niggas who you gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? The one who tell you off, I don't fuck with what you doing. That's them niggas. So you give them the whopper, what you think they gonna do with it? They already come from hustling. They come from fighting and surviving and making shit happen. We need to give them the whopper because these motherfuckers done had it and ain't did shit with it. We need Woody. Fuck that. I'll take Woody over 100 civilians sitting on their ass. We need Woody. We need all them white cell niggas who was over there. We need them all them 4PF niggas who was over there. We need all them YFN niggas who was over there. We need all them OFN niggas or only OTF. I'm like, who the old fuck now niggas? We need the OTF niggas. I don't give a damn what nobody say. We can reach them. All it takes is just real people to do it. You can't be like, you know what I'm saying? It got to be real. That was a beautiful interview that Sunday did with Woody. Shout out to Woody. You saw so many moments where it was clicking. And you got spiritual warfare taking place. So certain conversation might come up. A nigga might get a little uneasy. But then Nuwapu say, look, no, this is what we mean. No, I'm not saying ain't no God. I'm saying we don't believe we know. And then it just clicked for him. Say, wait a minute, hold on. I don't even want to use believe. I want to take belief out, motherfucker. That wasn't scripted. That's real. That's what we mean by Nuwapu. And anybody who wouldn't be able to have that type of response that he had, it's because you don't got no soul. And they got to have a soul to be able to say, hold on. You powerful. and acknowledge the God and the person they speaking to at that moment. Even if the lingo different, even if the vocabulary a little different, let me still hear this real shit coming through you. Where they at? Where them people at? So shout out to Woody. Shout out to everybody who I kept my eyes on the game. So remember I told y'all, I'm always up to some shit. I'm always up to some shit because I came up around somebody who was always up to some shit, right? And in the community of somebody who even after he left the scene, he was always still up to some shit, but everybody knew we were supposed to be up to something. So I was always thinking of a master plan. I don't need to just be the one out here. I think it's a lot more wise to not be the only one who out here pushing this shit. So remember when the little people were talking? They were like, oh, you ain't on 1440 Ty because you want to be the one. Well, then why we got 1440 Ty gearing up to be in a position you ain't even think he be in? Why we pushing Sunday? And why we got 7 more artists you probably ain't even heard of yet because you ain't heard of Sunday until we start doing our own press run. But you want to know what else? Because you missed it. We start doing our own press run. I've been watching the game, and it's a huge team behind this shit. And I'm telling you, everybody who I saw was real. We coming to you. We coming to you. We want to work with you. We want to hear from you. We want to put stuff together. We want to say, hey, look, what you think about this artist, da-da-da-da. Listen. If you real, I saw you. We gonna build our own industry on top of they shit. And not on top of how you think. I'm talking about on top of where it used to be because it ain't there no more. We gonna build our own shit. And we bigger than they program because it's the people. How many people on here? It's 100 people on here. If 100 of us saved up $1,000 by June and put it all in at the same time, that's 100,000. And we do one thing, one person, because we all did that. And that big thing be the thing that done fucked up their whole game. Just because we all said we finna do it. I'm just giving you an example. So what you think the fuck I've been doing? You think I just been chilling? I said, all right. I do a little test. I'm like, yo, we doing this fundraiser. I watch people when I do that. That's what I do. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind to think that I'm not observant. When I do something, I just watch. I say, look at that one. Look at that one. Look at these folks who think I don't have nothing. Look at these people over here. Look at that. I'm okay. And then you see something happen. It's like, how he doing that and we ain't help him? You're dealing with a mastermind, and it's because I was raised by masterminds. So we don't look at the world how you look at the world. Let me tell you what you just heard. You just heard Woody, who's the epitome of somebody who came from the streets and wants to get their life together all the way. God gave him multiple chances at life. You can't even say one. In different ways, too. Shit. God gave him multiple chances. He stood up against the beast. You know they were playing with that witchcraft shit. I told y'all that. I said, be careful. Don't be around them demons. Because once you start doing that and you're still accessible, that's when they start trying to pull out your life. So I think he understanding that. Because he say the devil fucking with him. So he already know. That's a different lingo. We know what that means. When we see the devil fucking with somebody, it says somebody doing witchcraft. But we don't say it how y'all say it, but it's the same thing. You just really don't know how to explain it. I know that this ain't nothing but devils in Atlanta. It's all them little people over there, them communities, and it ain't just down over there by the beach. This is motherfuckers in Bankhead that do witchcraft. You don't always just got to go to the voodoo lady. There's motherfuckers down the street that we know do that. Like, yeah, they ookie. You got Woody speaking on why Dr. Melikazi York locked up. And people didn't calculate that. Because how can you calculate that? Because you looking over here looking for where's phase one. One moment you see him disappear. Then he pop up. And when he pop up again, he like, I got more people. Where the fuck this nigga get people from? What do you think I was doing? Okay. Then you see this person pop up. I'm just showing you how the game is, even though you ain't going to understand it until afterwards, right? This is how it goes. Because we create events. Remember I told you we create events for people to have to respond to. We ain't running behind people's events. That's what the gods do. So you see this person pop up and like, wait a minute. This ain't just no woman. This woman got the biggest afro you'd have ever seen. This woman is speaking real. And you can't help but fuck with the shit because it's like, this shit is affirmation. You got affirmation music coming from a woman who's melanin dominant. Not the Disney melanin dominant. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because they got Disney black women. She not Disney. She actually a melanin dominant woman. With a big ass afro. And she ain't on no Ashe Grand Rising bullshit. No disrespect to those who be saying that. We just know it's fake. So you say, wait, FaZe, then where do we put her at? What box do we put her in if she not one of the Ashe Grand Rising ones? The box don't exist for that. There's no box. It's what box am I in? I'll wait. There's no box for Nuwaubu. Nuwaubu don't fit in no box. You just have to observe and realize how real it is. You want to know how real she is? People think she AI. Y'all think I'm playing. Go in them comments of some of these videos of hers and people like, this AI. Why does it look like AI? Why does she look like it? Oh, because she's clean? Oh, because she don't have all the makeup and extra shit? Damn. That's so crazy. That's what Woody was talking about, in a way. Because they really think she AI. And I'm like, I guess the spelling of the name don't help. Because the AI is at the end. But still, I'm like, man, what the fuck? This don't even look AI to me. But I'm like, I guess I can see what they saying. She clean cut. She respectable. She speak. And she articulate. They just ain't seen that. Now, niggas don't want to say unicorn. They just say she AI. That's a compliment. You know what I mean? You try to date somebody, they say, you must be AI. Hold on, something ain't right. You AI. AI mean you too good to be true. That's what they trying to say. You must be AI. It's some shit ain't. Who programmed you? Y'all think I'm lying. They've been saying she AI. No, she's not AI. She's just real. And the world been missing that for so long. And when they finally see it, they're like, what's the catch? Well, what was the catch with me? Because when you first found out who I was, you were trying to see if I was going to stick with this shit. Remember that? Y'all remember? Some of y'all found out who I was when I was 16. Some of y'all saw a video from when I was 16. I'm 27. What was the catch? Some of y'all said, wait, when you get big, don't switch up. Because they always come for you. Remember the girl, Oshun? Whoever the girl is, Oshun Hills, is like, after you get 100,000, then you got to work with the demons. And you forgot one. I didn't have to do that. I never had to sell my soul. I never compromised. I stayed on the mission. So what was the catch with phase one? I'm still here. After all them encounters with all them devils, all the Rashad Jamals and the rest of them, I'm still here. They said that was the end of it. When we dealt with them, they said, that's it. This is the last part. You ain't going to be able to do nothing else now because you went up against the God. This is the end of your career. That was 300-something thousand followers ago. What's the catch with phase one? No, there's no catch with Sunday. Okay, Sunday is the catch. Phase one is the catch. Pharaoh Clan was something that I thought about at the lunch table, looking at all the brothers and sisters in ninth grade. You know I got it. You know I got it. You know I got it. What I got? Tell them what I got so they'll know. You know I got receipts. You know if I don't keep anything, I keep receipts. I thought of Pharaoh Clan in high school. I was like, these people need something to bridge them to what I grew up on. So I started realizing I need to figure out how to speak to them, how to connect with them. Not just talk to these people out here in the country community, because they don't do shit. But I see these people, I love my people. You got to be crazy. I love my hood women. I love the hood niggas. I miss being in the hood. because they just got a different type of soul to them. I miss my people. I love my people. So I said, I got to find a way to reach them. So I started doing a little shit, making handshakes. Cause I saw niggas had their gang handshake. We started coming up with little signs and shit, the way we call out each other instead of, I heard the blood niggas say, woo. So I'm like, okay. How you be like, roll? They roll. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas be looking confused. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get them niggas something so they want to be a part of something that made sense. And then we just built this shit. But a lot of them didn't hold on. I said, hold on after high school. Because they going to take woke and they going to infiltrate it. These agents that call other people agents because they agents. They're going to come in, infiltrate this shit, and then I'm going to have to come out and take over and show people what the real woke shit is. I said, just hold on. When you see me do that, that's how you know it's time. Most of the niggas who started off as Pharaoh Clan with me, meaning a part of the movement, building this shit with me, they gone. As a matter of fact, none of them are here. But I didn't let go. And I see them looking like, damn, he's still doing the Pharaoh Clan. I told y'all it was going to come back around. You just had to endure. You want this microwave shit? Go ahead, be 4PF then. I said, that ain't going to last. And it didn't last. Some niggas still trying to hold on to 4 pockets. Look at these niggas' pants, they don't even got 4 pockets. They ain't them 2 pockets. Mind your business. I told them niggas, I said, hold on. They want to be NEA, never eat alone. I'm like, all right, go do NEA with 24 Heavy in there. Just hold on, nigga. This tricky shit don't last. You just need to endure. And if more of y'all niggas endure with me, it ain't gonna take that long. They say, endure by your damn self. So when you met me, that's what I was doing. Enduring by my damn self. I'll bake it myself, said the little green hen. That was me. You see? So now we got people lined up coming. I'm not finna bad people no motherfucking more. Cause you don't know who you dealing with. We gonna bully our way into they shit. We gonna pop up where you don't expect us to pop up. We gonna be where you don't expect us to be. I know I'm gonna be where you don't expect me to be, because you're gonna be like, why the fuck you over there? Can't they kill you? And I'm gonna be like, yeah. And I'm gonna be like, they gonna have to. Because we about to bully this shit. It's literally too late in the game. It's over with. Time up. Everybody done got their call. 21 Savage did his shit when he went on there. Y'all saw all this stuff. Y'all watching it like I'm watching it. They scared of this nigga Phase One, because who the fuck is this nigga Phase One? Everywhere we go, we see this nigga shit. Anything he spoke, we see this nigga shit. What the fuck? This ain't even him, and they saying his shit. Yeah, but who am I? They still don't know. So I just came on here to tell y'all, oh, all y'all who don't know who we talking about, y'all go ahead and follow her. I'm going to type her Instagram. Or she can comment. You comment Sunday. I'm going to pin you. Yeah. All y'all who seeing. Shout out to Woo. They just did the interview. Her and Woo just did an interview. That was lit. Yeah. But y'all, here goes Sunday right here, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. She coming up. She just started. Wasn't too long ago, she had like 2,000 followers. Now she had 13K. Hey, listen, we ain't playing. We ain't playing. All y'all who on here, let me see how I'm going to do this. Y'all make sure y'all follow her, right? What I'm going to tag her, and then I'm going to put the cash up. Y'all want to see her do big things, more big things? Y'all want to help? Here go how to follow her, and here go the cash up. That goes straight to what she got going on. Another thing, man, because I got to say this to y'all because it's happening in my realm. Y'all know I like to share. Let me tell y'all something. All right? Well, you already see it on the screen. Malachi Z. York. It's a El Khadir is with us as Malachi Zadok. This ain't no game. I be in here studying, listening, drawing, writing, reading, editing, I'm in the office working. And when I'm about to leave here, because I'm going to be gone for a while, shit, I'm going to be gone for a few months. I'm leaving here today. Listen, if y'all understand, you understand. We still working, but we got work to do. All right? So check this out. I want to say this to y'all. When you start making changes and stuff start moving for you, right? And no matter what you're doing, when things get to moving and you realize that the people who you thought was going to be with you get to ginning out and switching up, all this other stuff, no matter who it is. It could be the engineer. It could be whoever. It don't matter who it is. When they start doing that, don't see that as nothing but a good sign. You got to go back to what was happening before they started doing that. Especially if you ain't did shit to them. You could have known this person 13, 14, 15 years. When they get the ginning out at that point, that's God telling you, all right, I'm about to move you, but you can't move with this one on your tire, with this one on your hood, this, da-da-da-da-da. You got to shake them off, and you got to shake them off. Try to mend that shit, and you ain't break it, and God going to take all that shit back because he ain't going to let you fuck up his plan. So don't think it's a negative thing when people get to switching, when God start blessing you. And don't think blessing mean how everybody be talking about, they wait on tax season and be like, God blessing me. That's the government. That ain't no damn blessing. That's your shit. The government like, here, you can have it back. That's not no blessing. What I mean by blessing is things just start happening how they need to happen for you. And for the people around you. That's what I mean by blessing. Listen, when he start blessing you, when the Most High get to moving in your life, all right, when Hua moves in your life, that force of God that people really don't know nothing about and they try to speak on out there in the world, they trying to figure it out. When God get to moving in your life, man, don't let these deep, listen, once they start ginning out, you look over and you see they eyes is bloodshot red. Leave them right there. Leave them right there. And it might hit you. But look, to me, I'm at a whole different degree at this point in my life. I'm at the point where I just looked at some people recently. I looked at one of my folks. I'm like, shit, I said, I told these people I'll cut somebody off quick. They don't know me. They'll be like, what's going on? Ain't nothing going on. And then you going to see what happened when God leave your life. Because wherever I go, God is. You going to see what happened when God leave out your life. Once you start acting like you crazy. Niggas start thinking they made you and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just reality. Stuff start happening. Niggas get this ginning out and saying all kind of shit. And I'm watching this shit. I'm looking at it's different people. It ain't even what you just think. I got an engineer going crazy over here. I got a lady who I've been shopping with over here for the longest. Eating her food. She ginning out. Got some niggas over here ginning out. I'm like, you know what? Good. I just stepped back. I say, oh, okay. Okay, you a part of the program that didn't want me to do this. Like, you ain't want me to get where I'm at. Because now we making the moves. What the fuck is the problem? Can't be no problem. So that's just a message for y'all because I'm going through it. I know some of y'all on y'all journey too. Some of y'all might be just starting out. All right, let me tell you something. You don't want to live a life of what if. So don't. You don't want to do that. Let me tell you something. The man phase 1 is the most slept on person in Atlanta. I'm not saying it because how everybody else be saying, oh, niggas don't like me. No, I'm known in Atlanta, all around the city. Wherever I go, they know me. I'm the most slept on person because I wasn't attached to none of the gatekeepers. And I'm building this up from the ground authentically. And that is a threat to all of the gimmicks. You see that? I still didn't stop. I wasn't going to live no life of what if. They said, nigga, you ain't going to be able to do that. WAP 100 said, I wasn't going to be able to reach the 21 Savage and the rest of them. I said, man, they nervous to drop them drill records now. He's like, no, they ain't. I'm like, man, this shit is already happening. I ain't asking for Jay-Z or Webby or WAP 100 or nobody to fix it. What make you think if a WAP 100 can get big and he ain't as intelligent as phase 1, that a phase one can't get big? What make you think if the rest of these Young Thug and the rest of them niggas can be big as they are, and they not smart? What you talking about? They're not intelligent. I'll say it like that. You have intelligence comes at a different degree. These people try to act like they're intelligent. Tell them to sit down and take the IQ. Just take that they little standardized IQ test. Intelligence. They don't have that, and they still got there. But how were they able to get there without intelligence? Because the devil's machine pushed them. Think about what I'm telling you. Everybody that you know of that's music industry artists are industry plants. They try to point out Lil Nas and say he's the industry. That's all of them. Each and every one of them is an industry plant. Y'all hear me? What that mean? That mean they wouldn't have been able to get where they are without the help of the industry. So anybody, I don't care if it was whoever the nigga was to be selling, I ain't gonna say his name no motherfucking more. Nigga who be selling vegetables and shit, supposed to be one of mine. That ain't one of mine. And he said it out of his mouth, I ain't one of his, so keep it that way. Right? Nigga talking about some I was an industry plant, then why the industry ain't help me? Y'all hear me? But the niggas who be industry plants, he be rushing to work with them. Why? Because they want to do business with them. It be about that damn money. That's all niggas give a fuck about. You with me? So soon as niggas find out that I ain't with that and I ain't on that type of shit, then I become the devil. Now I'm a government agent. Now I'm an industry plant. Now I'm all this other stuff. You hear me? But it's all make-believe. The truth is, the industry plants are the industry artists. They put them in front of you. The industry did that. You see, DJ Academics is on payroll. You think this nigga really want to get up? Do he look like he enjoy what he do? Think about it. That nigga DJ Academics has a job. I can eye that. That's a job, nigga. You on payroll. That's a journalist that can only cover what the fuck they allow him to cover. He could talk about all the bullshit. Oh, and he egged on deaths. I told you, DJ Academic got blood on his hands. He egged on people deaths. He egged on beefs that got people killed. You know what I'm saying? Got people fucked up. Started more wars in the streets, all because the nigga want to sit and giggle in front of the camera about some shit he don't got nothing to do with. And you trying to highlight this nigga as an important person in hip-hop? No, the fuck he not. That nigga not important. I'd rather find out that one of y'all is streaming and we support one of y'all. I don't give a damn if he got 5 followers. We'll make it into something. Fuck them niggas. And if Say Cheese don't want to do his job and he see phase one in Atlanta and he can't reach out because I ain't no Charleston White Boondocks character back ass nigga, then fuck Say Cheese too. I ain't gonna say fuck too many people because some of my artists might want to work with them. But that's 2 I could say. Fuck Say Cheese and fuck DJ Academics. We don't need their blogs. If they don't want to do their damn job. Nigga, you a journalist. Where your journal is. It's over here. That's that same one you been using. That's that same 5 people, nigga. Vaughn, Young Boy, Dirt, Lil Baby, Lil Baby, whatever the fuck. You a clown. Where your actual journal? That's the only niggas? Them the only niggas they let you talk about? I talked about 28 Savage. Fuck them niggas, man. We do our own shit. That's what I'm telling you. So shout out to people like Woody. You know what I mean? Who was able to get on live with her, show support, show some love. She coming from the city. Show some love. It don't look like how the city look like because the city look like trash. Just be for real. Tell me the city don't look like trash. Tell me the city ain't fucked all these powers. Tell me the city ain't jammed up. It ain't gonna look like the city because the shit gotta look different for the city to change and stop looking how it been looking, stop sounding how it been sounding. Damn, she telling the sister let their hair out. That's natural. Oh, they gonna be scared of her because she gonna be threatening a multi-billion-dollar industry. But don't worry, because we don't have 50 niggas this time. We got 100 niggas, and I'm not exaggerating. She got 100 niggas. That even if I step out the scene, it's 99. That if I say, hey, let's go over here. We about to have Sister Sunday coming in this way. Everybody show up. They showing up. The niggas that you seen in the video, that ain't everybody. I told you, that's not even everybody. It ain't none of them playing. It ain't none of them sloppy. You know what I mean? They out there around, look at this real life. Ain't none of them playing, and ain't none of them sloppy. And all of them in shape and getting more in shape. What I mean by not sloppy, they don't move sloppy. They'll tell you, we were just out handling business, because that's what we do. We was out handling business, and we seen the police, because they might have called the police, because there was a lot of us. We go places, they don't even know what to do. It's just a lot of y'all. Shit, we hit up one of the restaurants and tipped like a motherfucker, because we already know. I said, I know it's 50 of us. So everybody said, who in here got cash? Everybody raised their hand. I said, everybody tip her. It was 2 people, really. Everybody said, after they found out that, they're like, what else y'all need? Y'all want these extra chips? Y'all want this? So, I mean, listen, I'm telling people how to move. Move together. Move as one. And don't let nobody play with anybody. And the brothers got to be on point. I told the brothers that I don't want to be getting on brothers in public. So they on point. Can't be sitting there chilling and talking. I only have to say this shit one time. Because, nigga, this you don't know. This ain't TV. Some shit go, you know what I'm saying, get it popping off. We not carrying for decoration, okay? We're not putting on a display by having a lot of brothers. I want brothers to overstand when we moving. The reason why we put the sisters in the center of us is because should nobody get near them. Like that one time we was over there at that restaurant and bro was talking to me, then left from talking to me and then went and shook Sunday hand. And what I did, I looked at y'all, then niggas got to moving. But I had to tell him, I said, hey, go ahead. Go on about your business. He like, okay, I see you. He saluted me because he already know what I mean. Oh, and that ain't never happened again. Can't nobody touch her. She's royalty. And you can look and tell she royalty. And if you don't know about it, you ain't supposed to know about it. It ain't your business. But we on a mission. And they listen, if you see how long I've been on this mission, you can't put nothing in my hand and I don't take it serious. They put something in my hand. When I make a video, I say, we got to protect this one. That's not TV. Then me telling y'all, but don't worry, because it don't take but 3 niggas. Look, the Secret Service is 3 niggas. We got 100 niggas. 100 men. And they stand up. And, you know, we deal with it. We got psychological briefings, certain ones. I got to make sure I done tapped you before you can walk around me with machines. You know what I'm saying? But they starting to realize increased machinery. Yeah, because we dealing with more people. I got to peep their soul. You know what I'm saying? Watch what I'm telling you. We put the sisters in the center because ain't nobody supposed to touch them. Nobody. You see what I'm saying? So they stay in the center. We move. So we get stuff done. So we was out there. They called the folk, whatever. I saw them folks out there. There was sheriffs. And they was sitting there looking at me. I'm looking at them. We ain't on no BS. My people get in the car. You know what I'm saying? I say, hold on, y'all. Before everybody get in the car, let's step out. Da-da-da-da. Let's get this straight. Yo, you good? You clean? You da-da-da. I mean, and they already know to be clean. They know to be clean. Because you can't be the reason it's some bullshit. So you good, though? You good? What about your L's? You straight? Everybody straight? Because if everybody ain't straight, we ain't moving from this spot. Until we figure out how to get that straight. That's how we move. Keeping everybody protected and everybody ready. Always be ready. You see? But don't worry, because people don't like to fuck with this type of shit anyway. That's why the discipline is there. That's why we stand on the brothers. Make sure you stay on top of this, da-da-da-da, because that increases discipline. Endurance, all of that increases discipline to the point where you might got to stand there for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. You'll be able to do it, not because your feet, not because none of that, because you understand what we there for. You see? So somebody want to handle some business with Sunday, they got to handle business with Sunday in the company of at least 50 of her brothers. And that's cool because the brothers ain't on bullshit. The brothers gonna dress a certain way, they gonna move a certain way, and they not on BS. That's it. But we on a mission. We got to get stuff done. That's why I'm telling you, they were talking about sending Empress Redbird over to DC to handle some stuff. I'm like, who going with her? Oh, we don't know who going with her. She was going to go, by herself. That's not how you handle stuff. You don't let the women go nowhere by themselves. But that's right. Y'all ain't had Nuwapu. That's what we here to offer you. Honor you, really. To remind you that this how we supposed to move. You see what I'm saying? The NOI kind of got that idea to shut the NOI. They only doing what they doing over there. They not showing in the community how we supposed to move with our sisters. They're not showing up in the communities at all. And we ain't seeing it. And that's what I'm saying. We're going to have to move through the communities. Not as no display, but as saying Nuwapu is real. They go out there, they tap bleaking and all this stuff, and ain't nothing. You see the Hebrew Israelites standing on the side, and they get to screaming at the people, talking down on the people. I was out there. Remember? Adonai, I see you, roll back. I was out there. Look at this filth. Look at her. Woo-da-woo-da-woo. Huh?